What's up, YouTube? Where's Shay? What's going on, y'all? Hey, dog. Come here. What's going on? ECO's Finest, hosted by Mike. Don't come that way. Come this way. Come over here. This way. This way. Come here, dog. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're communicating. Come on, big boy. Hey, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. Yeah, this is our dog, Mr. Blue Nose. For a lot of people out there who think, yeah, all right. For a lot of people out there that just think pit bulls are evil. Evil. We're not evil, okay? What's up, man? Back. 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 All right. Thank you, buddy. So anyhow, I'm come on, man. It's Sunday, it's the weekend. Spend time with the kids and everybody. I gotta communicate and come on, man. I gotta bond with the dog, you know what I'm saying? Anyhow, y'all. So had a decent weekend. Me and Isaiah did go to Columbus today. Oh, I don't break this thing. Yesterday was pretty okay. It was better than last Saturday at the Lands of Meadows. Got some stuff, and I'm going to talk to you about that stuff. I'm going to show you that stuff, okay? Mr. Gashin. Yeah, Mr. Gashin. Listen, Eric, okay? It's easy, okay? Anyhow, the words of a hero, something, something, go fly away. Whoa. You're like, what the fuck is he saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. No, I'm not high. I'm just in a good mood today. Yay, good mood. All right. Yeah, you sons of bitches. Anyhow, y'all, I'm going to show you guys what I picked up. There's a video before this one I think is already up there. Is the toy stuff that I got, okay, yesterday. And I want to show you guys the video game stuff, okay? But first, okay, I gotta show you guys the action figuras that I have picked up this week, Dabrichis. My comrades. Yeah, let me tell you sons of bitches. Anyhow, let me show you guys these things. These I have been getting, okay. I've been wanting the Mandalorians probably before the Mandalorian show came out. I actually just got the week, I think last week or the week before last. No, it had to be the week before last because I stayed home all day Friday, and I've decided to get the Disney Plus. And me getting the Disney Plus just for the Mandalorian. I didn't realize how many other shows and stuff it has. Is it worth the $12 a month? Hell yeah, definitely. Why not? You know, I spend more than that just for eating breakfast or lunch per day, and it's only $13. $13 a month? Hombre, very good, chico. Anyhow, I got these guys too. Darth Vader I picked up the other day. Don't ask me why I got it. I'm a Darth Vader fan. They could put him in a fucking purple and pink and lavender with gold and silver glittered goddamn box. I'd still buy it. They can call him the Darth Vader. No, he didn't, Darth Vader. And talk to the hand, Darth Vader, and I'll still buy it. Because, Luke, I am your father. That's what. Okay? So, in here, I had to get him. So, talk to the hand, okay? Come on, do it. Talk to the hand, you assholes. And then we got this guy here that I picked up. And it is the Clone Trooper Holiday Edition. So, I will try to get the rest so I can destroy the resistance. So, I got him from GameStops of Game. Did I get him from GameStop? Yeah. So we got that guy. And again, like I said, the Mandalorian, I've been wanting him for a minute. Of course, he's been out forever. I don't know which one this one is. I don't know if it's an old new stock or new. I believe there's two of them that are out already, and I'm hoping this is one of them. I'm hoping it's not the third, because I from what I was told, this is supposed to be this will be another one coming out, which will make a third one, because I guess they keep updating his armor. So now, since I at least have this one of them, I will go get the child. Okay? And this, I did miss out on the carbonized Boba Fett in GameStop. I can't remember which GameStop, because if I did remember which GameStop, okay, I'd go get him. But I don't remember. So since I don't remember, I don't have the codes for the missiles. Yeah, see, I don't have the codes, yeah. So I got this guy anyway, see, because the guy told me, that I think this is only a GameStop exclusive, see, just like the holiday guy I just showed you, yeah. So anyhow, pretty cool. I had this for a couple of weeks, and then I also got Commander Pride and Captain Cardinal, okay, to kill the resistance, the passport. So I got these two from my vendor guy, Toasty. So I got that. And then I have got the best, to my knowledge, the best venom they made so far. So this guy is very good. This is the Tom Hardy version of him. And this is supposed to be good piece that people say that is good, eh? No? Yet? So maybe this good, maybe it's bad, maybe I buy amplifier to put out music very good, I don't know. So we'll see how that works out. So we got those guys there. And this guy I did pick up last week. And I don't want to get the kid in trouble. And they only had one of this. And I did get this from GameStop as well. I had to staple this to enforce it because I'm gonna hang it up. Unfortunately, you know, this is kind of messed up right here. Obviously, I should have took it back, but they didn't have another one anyway, and it didn't make any sense. And from what I was told, I believe these guys do go for a pretty penny. Sir, I did not want to not to return it. So I will probably get a couple of more Robins, and I'd probably not only build this guy, but I'll probably get a couple of him and have they call him, I think, the Laughing Batman. I don't know, whatever the hell it is. I don't know what Batman that is, but it's like they call him Batman, but it's whatever. You guys know more about this crap than I do. So I'm not gonna waste 8 years on this thing, talking and gibbering away. And you're like, okay, is this guy gonna shut up? Okay, like he starts talking too much. Okay, so anyhow, these guys are old. I had these way before the pandemic even started. And I forgot, I don't know why I'm showing it, but I brought it upstairs for an interview. You want to say no? Anyhow, anybody know where that part is, where that's from? If you can tell me if anybody can comment and let me know where that part that I just said is from, I would actually give you a figure for free. If you can tell me which movie that is from, first person to answer is the person that I will give a figure to. Eh? Let's see if you guys know what movie is that. Eh? I doubt you will find out. Eh? What do you know about funny anyway, you bastard? Not that. Or maybe some people might know where that's from too, but that's not what I just said. So anyhow, let me move this to the side because I have to fix this tomorrow. Eh? Let's see what else we got for passport. I just like saying that. You have the passport? This guy, I think I picked him up Friday, or was it yesterday? No, it could not have been yesterday, because yesterday we come straight home and I don't get. So this guy is Spawn of Blood Feud Hunter. So very actually, I think I did. I don't know who gives a shit. I think it was yesterday I got him. And it's ironic because yesterday I was gonna pick up a used Switch. I had a Switch in the house before the pandemic. I had 2 of them, and one just grew legs and mysteriously just vanished. So today I got one. I'm gonna tell you guys about that in a minute. Luck. Can't be that lucky because I didn't get a PS5 yet. Yo, this is the first time, not only since my kid's been born, this is the first time that a video game system has ever come out as far as disc goes. And I've never got it at launch. I've gotten every video game system at launch since the original PlayStation. Because back then, you never had to worry about not having stock for Nintendo, Super Nintendos, GameCube, Nintendo 64s, and stuff like that. So, obviously, the NES was the first, real launch thing, and I got that day of. The day it came out, I actually got it. And then it was hard to find them for a couple of weeks or so. But I just walked into a GameStop. People were talking about it. I said, oh, you got the new PlayStation? They said, yeah. And I was like, can I get one? And the guy was like, yeah. And I walked out the store with one. And I remember it was right there at the corner of 71st Continental and Queens Boulevard. And I forgot what part of Queens that is, but that's where I got it from. So this guy here is, I did pick him up. I don't know why I pick up, but whatever, huh? I figured very good figure. So I grab figure. So outside of that, what is this? This is stuff I picked up today. Yeah, you hear Isaiah in the background. My oldest son, Mike Jr., he found Isaiah's GameStop receipt because I brought him all he wanted is Roblox crap. So he was looking for it all day, walking around like he just lost his puppy, and my son just found it for him. Yeah, I know. I'm just looking who's dancing.
My day's 1,000 times better.
We both need a haircut. So anyhow, I did get other figures and stuff that I didn't have in the video, but whatever. He made me lose track. But anyway, I got these little guys. I was supposed to have brought one out today, but it didn't make no damn sense because it was just a crappy day at Columbus Flea Market today. Not that many vendors and not that many people. And I figure people would have brains and be like, you know what? Let me come out and buy some stuff. You had a lot of window shoppers. People were asking how much, but they weren't really buying. And people need to understand, when you go to thrift shops and or if you go to flea markets, don't take advantage of it because sooner or later, I hope not, but sooner or later there's a great chance that they're gonna shut everything down again. So I tell people take advantage of that because I remember how crazy stuff was from February to May. Technically June, if you think about it, because a lot of places didn't even start opening up until like late May, early June, like the first week and a half in June. So take advantage of everything now, y'all, because you never know when they just decide to start shutting everything down. I don't mean to sound repetitive, but anyway, I got these from some of the guys that I set up next to now. They 2 copies. I basically paid $5 for the both of them. It's the same exact figure. But you could tell it didn't rip off. You could tell the glue just got off of the package. But they are both Godzilla. Same exact figure, but one on. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So I'll probably take these out and sell them. I might keep one. I don't know yet. But I got this yesterday from the same guys. I wound up getting this YDD Genius. I guess it's like a cosplay lightsaber. It did work yesterday, but I think I left the button on and I didn't realize it. Everybody was playing with it yesterday. Nobody made an offer on this thing. I wound up getting it for $20. Was it 25? No, it was 20. I got this for 20. And it fits in your hand perfectly, so it's really good to control. It's not like the FX ones that Hasbro did where the hilts are like this big and it's hard to grip them. Because you need something that you gotta have like Michael Jordan hands or Shaq's hands or something for it to fit and grip like this. Other than that, it's like when you hold it, it'll be like this. So it's really hard to control and move around or maneuver. And this is just perfect. It is green, and I try using my my 5200 Atari adapter to charge it because it has a charge port right here. Unfortunately, you do see like a red light, but it doesn't do anything. I should have kept it on. I actually should have kept it on all day. That's what if I don't break it, that's what I should have done. To see if maybe that's what it needs, because obviously it has to have some kind of power if it's powering. I mean, you see the light. It's fate. It's sort of like. That's probably what it is. It's probably not charging right. Don't you hate when you plug stuff up and even while it's charging, it should it should still have some kind of power to let you put something on, but it doesn't. It's made in China, so I can tell you right now, there's a good chance it's a piece of shit. Pardon my French, because Chinese don't make the greatest stuff. Let's face it. They are very lazy. And they don't pay attention to detail. That's why the Japanese make better stuff, because they pay too close to attention. That is almost like they have ADD when it comes to that. The Japanese, like, they throw shit away if it's not made exactly how it's supposed to. Like, if they have an assembly line factory and they say you put 1 centimeter of glue in this specific spot, if it's not put that way and it's put together, they actually toss it, throw it away, and they might even fire that individual because that's how close to attention of detail and they're very, very precise, and they take pride in everything they make and do. That's the reason why the Japanese are where they are and the Chinese are where they are. So anyway, some people may or may not like it. Hey, truth hurts and straight facts. So outside of that, take it for what you want to take it for. Now these guys here, I think I put it in another video that I got this. It does work. Unfortunately, the screen is hinged. I got this from one of my thrift hunts. It was $19.99 and it was 25% off. It came with, I think, a game, a charger, and it came with a Mario like pouch bag for it. All in the bag. It was all in a little bag. And I didn't even really pay attention to it until I got home. Once I went to open the bag, I said, "Oh no!" Just like that. And that's when I realized I saw the tape and I knew that the hinge was broken. But it does work perfect. It's like, this is my kryptonite. I'm gonna tell you why. Because yesterday I made a deal with some guys I know from New York. Well, one guy I know from New York, and I met the other guy through him. We used to go to auctions together. We became real cool. We're acquaintances. We're not friends and not like that. But he's still a cool guy. And I paid $100 for 3 items: a boxed PlayStation 2 Slim, and a boxed Nintendo DS Lite, the blue one. And I also got like a small box, like Monster Jam Hot Wheels set. Like, the box is it's downstairs. It's probably about yay big from top to bottom, about here, and from the side to side is about that thick. I know through my travels thrifting, a lot of Hot Wheels stuff goes for money. Like some of those sets, a lot of Hot Wheels sets go for, depending on what you pay for them, they go for a couple of dollars. So anyhow, they wanted 100 or so just for the yeah, I know I'm going bald and I'm scratching my bald spot. They wanted $100 just for the PlayStation 2, and when he showed it to me, but it was all new prices for it, not used, and they were going for over $400. So they worked the deal out with me, and I was like, you know what? I made money, and I'm not the kind of person that drew people down. If I think a price is worth it, I'm not really a guy who really gives a crap about eBay prices. To be honest, I do speak about eBay prices, just so people up here know. And when I give a quote, it's a quote. It's not even a quote. It's basically straight facts of what it's sold for, and normally it's like a between price. It's never top and it's never low, and it's like me. It's like in between. Like if something sells between 100 to 3, I would say, oh well, it's worth between so and so, or I might just give a median price. Oh, like it goes for roughly around. Whenever I use the word roughly, that's like me saying a medium. So anyway, I just showed you guys the system. No adapter or anything. I got, and I always buy tons of adapters. You know what I'm saying? So you do have the box, no inserts, no paperwork, but I don't care. Like I said before, as long as I get boxes for systems, I don't give a damn if they have inserts or paperwork. As long as I put my systems in the boxes and I can display them that way, I'm fine. And that's all I really care about. So, and unfortunately, this one, it powers on and it shuts right off. So now, and I was trying, that's why the battery and everything is out of both of them, because I was trying to switch everything over from here to here. Or maybe just switch the screen around or whatever, because, and it's, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and spend all day talking about that. It is what it is. I need to try to swap it out or whatever, or maybe just try to get another blue one. Hopefully the next blue one I get works, because it's just amazing how I got all these handheld systems, all from thrifting and all flea markets or whatever, and every one of them works except for the same exact specific color. It's kind of crazy. It's driving me crazy too. So you got that, and then again, this is actually the boxes. The box got oil stains on it and stuff. I don't really care about boxes for systems unless you're gonna have them graded or you have this stuff in protective sleeves and stuff. It's just like handhelds. I don't really care if handhelds have a couple of wear and tear on it, as long as they don't look like somebody dragged it through the damn mud. I don't really care about it. And the same thing with boxes, because it's being handled. You're gonna have shelf wear, and again, as long as my stuff is complete in box, I don't really give a damn about the condition of it as long as it's protected. And I have 2 PlayStation Slims already. and I already tested the one that came in here. The reason why I tested it is because being that I got the Nintendo DS Lite from the same guys, I wanted to make sure that this wasn't gonna turn red or powered on and everything. So it definitely does that. So it is what it is. I've seen people sell these for anywhere from 100 to 150 in flea markets. I have yet seen a box PlayStation 2 or a box PlayStation 3 in a long time in a thrift shop. Um, so that's basically what I see these for. They are worth money, so it is what it is. So like I said, I got that and what you call it. So I paid 100 for that stuff yesterday. Then the same guys that I got the those two little Godzilla, well, the four Godzilla little figures that I just showed you guys earlier, and that Yoda the Yoda cosplay lightsaber. I got these. I got this from the guys as well yesterday. This is actually the Black Ops Call of Duty Black Ops 2 care package collectible. The game is not in there. It also doesn't have the little booklet thing that has the two medallions or coins in it. So it doesn't have the game, the coins and stuff, but it does have the actual drone and the remote for the drone. And there's also some other goodies in there. And you know, my dudes hooked me up with this, so I only paid $25 for it. The case alone is probably worth like 60 or 70. So I'm gonna open up and show you guys. I gotta do it from the side. So it still oh, I don't need that stuff to fall. So we basically have this box that has the actual controller in there for the drone, and the drone itself is actually in its cardboard. The drone definitely seen better days, but this is the drone. And it has extras. So it comes with some dog tags here. We got, I think 3 sets. We got 3 sets of dog tags. I don't know for which system it's for. This is it says Call of Duty Ghosts on one. Then the other one has just one and it says Call of Duty Ghosts. So I'm guessing these are dog tags from 2 different systems maybe. And then this one is probably one that's supposed to come with it. Nope, Battlefield 4. This person definitely loves military games. Most likely he's a military person. Most military guys that really seen a lot of shit don't really mess with this stuff. I mean, don't really mess with a lot of. I can't speak for them. I can't do that, so that wouldn't be a good thing to say. And then this is like I think from the regular Call of Duty collector edition that was also in here. This doesn't go with this. This is part of another set. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a box or anything for this, but this is the remote for this, which is like the RC card that he uses, and he puts the C4, tape the C4 to it and use it to sneak into places that he can't get into, and then blow things up to create distractions and whatnot. So that was in here as well. And again, I only, he wanted a certain amount for this earlier. I guess nobody wanted it. Now, I don't really know why people didn't want it. Some people probably just didn't, I don't know, for whatever reason. So at the end of the day, they wanted to just get rid of it. And I mean, what am I gonna do with it? I don't know. I don't know. So, because to complete this is gonna be a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna even lie. Trying to find the stuff for this. I mean, I have come across a tin collector of this particular game in red, white, and blue before, but doesn't mean now because I needed it. The chances of me getting it are gonna be very, very slim to none. Now you can never say never, but what are the odds? I did come across the game. I don't know for what system this is for because again, this is basically let's see if I can close it. So yeah, this is I mean without the sleeve that goes over it, because the sleeve is what tells you for what system it's for. Like I think they made this for, I know they made it for the PS something. I think they made it for the PS3, the Xbox One, and the 360 or something like that. It doesn't really matter. If I can find it for whatever system I'll find it for is the one I'll put in here, obviously. So yeah. Okay, so now I got got it closed. So again, this is 25. So I gave him 25 for this, 5 for these two Godzilla things. So that's $30. So yeah, so $30 for that. And then I got the lightsaber for 20, so 30. Wait a minute. Yeah, $30 and 20 is 50. I brought other stuff from them. I just don't know what the hell it is right now. What it is and where it is. Because I know I spent about $100 or something like that with them. I just don't know what my other shit is. But anyway, you got that. And then these Iraq guys, these Middle Eastern dudes, they were kind of testy, like, you know, a little angry and stuff, but, you know, not very friendly, you know. But a lot of them, I ain't gonna say it. But anyway, from them I got they wanted 200 for a Xbox. And it's a 500 gig Xbox Xbox One Minecraft. And I keep getting it mixed up because the other Minecraft Xbox One I want is the brown. I think it's brown or something like that, and it has like the Minecraft like logos or stuff on them. And I brought home the wrong one because it's funny because last year out of a storage unit I brought, I actually wound up getting a white Microsoft Xbox One, the same one with the box. As soon as I got home, I said, "Oh man, you gotta be kidding me! I haven't been paying attention to the stuff I have. I gotta start taking pictures of everything. It's ridiculous." But at the end of the day, they couldn't sell it. And the reason why I know it was like last week or the week before last, they definitely would have got the 200 for it, which is ironic. But now since everybody who's into gaming and know what gaming is, all know that the Xbox Series X is out and the PS5. So basically this is already old generation. It's already old gen. It's an old gen system. Jesus Christ. So yeah, and that's the reason why they still had it. So of course he was like, "Yo, listen, blah blah blah, yada yada yada." So I said, "Listen, man, I do 140." He's like, "No, 175." So I was walking away. He said, "Oh, okay, 150." I said, "Nah. The box is kind of beat up. You don't have the games in there. It's brand." I said, "It's not brand new." Now I mocked him because he's like, "Oh, it's brand new." No, it's not brand new. And the only game he had left, because earlier he had a lot of Xbox One games, but I figured since he wanted 200 for the system, I wasn't gonna give him like $30, $40 per game. But when he told me he was selling the games for $5 each, I was like, he has some good games in. I'm like, this idiot is selling the games. He's underpricing the games and overpricing the system. I was like, these, whatever. So the only game he had left was NBA 2K16, so he gave it to me. He said, "Oh, you can have it." Only reason he said that because he sold all the other ones, and well, it doesn't matter. It's a free game, so what the hell I care, right? So that and the system, and yeah, so it's the system. I'll just use it to trade. I don't need it because I got mine downstairs. I don't know why somebody put duct tape on the box. See if I can try to get it off. I know it's taken away from it. Okay, let me be a little bit more slower there. Cause I could have messed up the box. And I hate getting to the corners because you know how it is. You get to the corners and that's when everything want to rip. You know, this duct tape is extremely stronger than clear tape. And they can cause a lot more damage, which it's already doing. So, yeah. Well, you know, that's how it is, man. You know, people, you know, last Saturday, a lot of video games. This Saturday, a lot of vendors didn't show up. Or most of the normal ones that did have video games last week didn't show up this Saturday. And a lot of vendors didn't show up today at the at Columbus. I don't know what Neanderthal did this. It's a catastrophe. But whatever. Still boxed. So this is 140. So 140, and I spent money somewhere else too. I say I spent about 300 yesterday. So I basically made over $1,000 yesterday. So I came home with a little over $7, and then I wound up spending money today because I didn't make money. I made like maybe $100 or just under 100. So that's why me and Isaiah packed up today at Columbus Flea Market because it was just dead. window shoppers, people just walking around asking how much and wasn't buying nothing. And I got fed up. I was like, listen, if you're not gonna buy, well, how much for this? How much for that? And you get somebody, you give them a price, and you already see that they're like, okay, it's expensive. And then you tell them, I said, you're like, yeah, listen. If that's too expensive for you, or if the price is too high, then that's gonna be too expensive. Oh, why would you say that? And then they all get offended. And why, it's like people get offended and they get mad because they know you're telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? And some people say, oh yeah, but you gotta be more diplomatic. F all that, man. I come out to sell. I don't come out to make friends. I don't come out to make enemies. At the end of the day, I'm a straight person. I'm a straight shooter. I don't know how to beat around the bush. I'm not a discreet person. I'm a straightforward, straight individual person. I'm one of those guys. I'm gonna tell you about you to your face. I'm not gonna talk crap about you behind your back. And people don't like that. People like the discreet, hypocritical people. That's why half the idiots out here voted for that piece of something Biden and Harris, whatever her damn name is. Anyway, yes, I did say that on purpose. You don't like it? Anyhow, so with that basically being said, oh, and then I got this from them yesterday too. I don't know why I have this Megatron here. He doesn't go for much though. I thought he went for a lot more. It's funny how a couple months ago these things are like $70, $80 for a lot of the movie Transformers, and now his price is ridiculously low. I think he only goes for like $10 to $15. So I basically gave them face value for it. So I basically paid $10 for it. They wanted, I think, 40. That's why they didn't get it. And then they went down to 20, and nobody brought it. And I wound up buying it. I wound up being the person to buy it for $10. I wasn't gonna call myself a sap, but I tell people all the time, you can't always go by the guidelines of eBay, because eBay is not a price market. It's just what I understand that people sell this for this and that, but you can go to Target and pay $20 for this guy. Then you may go to Walmart and get it for $18.88. Then you go to GameStop and you're paying what, 22 or $24.99. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go through this bag first since it's already here. This is one of the first things I brought in the morning when me and Isaiah packed up. I mean, before we unpacked, when we first got there. Same people, so all this was $30. They wanted like $5 a game, which is worth it, I think. I didn't look up the games, but I just got them because some of them I never heard of before and whatever. And this guy, they only wanted $10 for it. It's a Bandai statue. I don't even know this guy. It says, "What is texture?" I don't know who he is, but Izuku, what is that? Midori, whatever the hell. I can't even pronounce it because I can't really see. Even with my glasses. Oh, I hope it ain't broke. I ain't even look at it. See if everything is inside. But they wanted $10 for it. I should be able to get like maybe 20 or 30 next week at the Meadowlands. So buy it there for whatever. I mean, like I said, I paid. What is this? Oh yeah, and I got him for $1. I try to pick up as many of these as possible. The like these little guys, so that way when you get a bundle, you can sell them all. So I get these as well. That was $1, and then I got, I think 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. I didn't even look at the condition of the games, to be honest. They had a white Xbox. They had a white Xbox 360 there. So you got Castlevania. Should look these games up. I didn't do it there because Isaiah had my phone and he was in the car still semi-sleep. But I'm gonna tell you which games they are. There's 8 here. So we got N32, or what they call it, 99 Nights, Soul Calibur 5, Soul Calibur 4. What is Death what? Death Smiles. Record of Argarest War, Blaze Blue, Calamity Trigger, Samurai Showdown Sin, and of course Castlevania Lords of Shadow. So you got all these games here, and then that statue. They wanted $5. I think Samurai Showdown they wanted $5 for, and the Soul Calibur. The other games they wanted like $10 each on it. But it was early in the morning. They had a lot of stuff. They had somebody else that was coming to help them and stuff. and bring more stuff. And it's like, listen, we need, we got 2 tables. I said, say no more. I sell here too. So they found out I was a vendor, and some of the guys that I know there know them because a lot of people don't know me there, but they know like a lot of the regulars. And one of the regulars they were cool with, and they're like, oh yeah, Mike, this is Mike, Mr. T, awesome guy. So they're like, oh, okay, cool. So they're like, all right, so you know what? I give you all. You want all of them? I give you all this stuff for 30. And one guy was like, well, if he's not gonna take it, I'll take it. And the guy, I looked at the dude, and the guy just said something out himself. He said, well, I'm giving it. I know his people. I don't know you, sir. So if you want it, this is the price, and that's it. So this game sells for around $7 to 15 for the Castlevania Lords of Shadow. So yeah, I don't know what the statue goes for, but I only paid $30 for everything, and I would say I'm at $10 for that Castlevania just because of the title, and all these are pre-owned. I hate when they have the pre-owned stickers on them, on the barcodes, because now I gotta do all this crap. I just kind of want to know myself. Man, one thing I hate about the phones when you use it is like, it don't stay with the what you call it. So this game, the Samurai Showdown, is about the same. $10 to $25 is what it sold for. Let's see the condition of Samurai Showdown. Actually, in really good condition. Fingerprints, but good condition. I think it was either her or her boyfriend, whatever. They both looked like they were gamers. They both looked like they were gamers. Really nice. They had more stuff. She wanted $100 for everything, but I didn't want to pay $100 for everything. Glad I didn't because I didn't. I went out there and I spent everything I made the same day, and it's an hour drive going, an hour drive coming back. So Blue Blaze is definitely a $15 and up game, so that's good. There's one for $9 too, $8.99. Ooh, look at that! Like brand spanking new. So the Castlevania is the only one that got a little wear and tear to it. So far, it looks like I'm $5 away from making my money back, basically, on what I spent on it. Let's see what this game goes for. All right. Normally, I mean, even when I buy it from people, I don't scan. I don't do that because I hate when people do it to me, because then it makes you wanna charge them more for stuff. I hate when they do it in front of me. I think it's disrespectful. You give a person a price and they scanning stuff or looking it up. I mean, if you're gonna do it to the corner, do it to the side incognito. Don't do it all to my face, because that pisses me off. Because then it makes you want to just tell you, listen, put my S back down and leave. Oh, so that was also the record of Agarest War. That was also a $15 game, 15 and more. And when I give quotes like this, it's always, ooh, they robbed me for this one. I'm pretty sure this is a 2-disc game. I don't know. I gotta look it up, but it is missing a disc. My fault because I should have looked it up. I mean, I should have opened every game. It probably was in the system. Why did this thing just do that? It's phone, man. And of course, looks like it was probably one of the most expensive games here. So let's see. $25 to $50, $40 and more. Yeah, $20 is a $20 game and up. Just a CD is $20 for that game. I'm gonna show you which game it is. So this game alone is worth what I spent for everything, and it is Death Smiles. So Death Smiles for the Xbox 360 is worth what I paid for everything right there. So yeah, that was luck. So everything else is basically all free. This one should be much. The Soul Calibur 4. Yeah, it's a $10 game. Got my man Mr. Yoda. Yoda, you seek Yoda. This one is like the Castlevania. It has like a couple of scuffs on it. And then I think this is Soul Calibur 5. Okay. It's probably the same price. $10 game like 4. Wow, this one costs less. It's between $7 and $14. for Soul Calibur 5. It's got the receipt there too. This one is immaculate for the Xbox 360. And then last but not least, out of that $30 lot, like I said, was it again? What was it? Death Smile was the game. And then here you got 99 Nights. It's like a bootleg one of these versions of like Devil May Cry meets God of War from the picture of the front. You guys can see that. There you go. Let's see what this goes for. It's basically a $10 and up game. So I definitely came up. Now I'm here, right? I should. Why don't I should just. Let me look at it. I ain't looked this one up and see. Yeah, this one is not bad. I've seen it 1,000 times worse. So let me look up this thing and see what it goes for. Was it Ben Presto? Let's look it up. Ben Presto is what? Is it what? I hate when they add these weird fonts because you can't make out. I hate when they do that shit. They add these stupid fonts to stuff and you can't make out what the hell the damn person is. Well, it's Bandai. Now I don't know who this jackass is. It pisses me off when they do that shit. Whatever. I'm just gonna put texture. I'm gonna put Bandai texture. Maybe it'll come up that way. Bandai texture statue. And put text. Yo, it's like you gotta be Asian. You gotta be Asians with their small hands that work these fucking phones, man. It's like so annoying. God, it's like you gotta be an Asian to do with this shit. Because everything on them is small. It's like they don't make these. They make their phones big and for what reason? Okay, so it's Izuku. One sold here for 58. Well, let's see what it's. I mean, that's what somebody's asking. That's not what I see it sold for. Sometimes I like to do this because it just reminds me on just to make sure I did well. Because you can't know everything, and I don't know everything, and I only speak of stuff I do know. So I did see one for $58. Okay, here it is. $20, brand new. Oh, he's from Hero. Okay, he's from My Hero Academia. I don't know these things, so I wouldn't know. But that's definitely where he's from. And it says brand new $20 best offer. It has another one for $18. So I'll take it to the market and I'll try to get 30 for it, and that's that. I'll just try to get $30 for it, man. Because some people they be like, oh, well, eBay's gonna fly. I'm like, buy it on eBay, man. I'm not eBay. It's a flea market. Okay, so we're done with that. I know I wasted a lot of time. My bad. All right, now this bag here. So again, I paid $30 for this lot for the 8 Xbox 360 games. I just finished spending what 15 or so minutes on with that Bandai Texture Academia Hero whatever crap thing. That was $30. This I had downstairs. And I have a little box of toys I put out, and one of the guys was like, "Oh, well, that's from Robotech." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I'm gonna put it back downstairs with my other vintage stuff. So that I brought that back home. These I got last week, I believe. I got these last week, I believe. I don't remember who I got them from, but these are the real Ghostbusters. They're all missing their proton packs. I almost said protein, yes. You got all four. You got all 5 of them. You got Ray, you got Peter, Winston, Egon, and Janine. I got them somewhere last week, but they was in my trunk. The whole damn week. This guy, the guy wouldn't budge for $5. He wanted $5 for it. I only got it because it was a PSP game. It's Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen for the PSP. Don't know how the gameplay is, but I just figured I'd build that collection. The same guy that sold me some other stuff last week sold me this. Her name is Nami. Really cool. And she looks exactly like this. And I have two over here to the side. I have basically two rated X anime statues I got for this one guy. Comes in a pickup truck the Sunday before last. And he didn't come last week. And he said he wasn't coming this week, but he did show up this week. And by the time I saw him, he said, "Oh, he came out with, he brought 4 of them out, and they sold." I wanted to choke slam the guy. I was so pissed off. I mean, he didn't know I was there today, and I didn't know he was there today. But yeah, I can't. Well, why would I say I get mad? And I think about it. The more I think about it, it's not rational. How can you get mad at somebody if y'all both didn't know y'all were there? You know what I mean? So yeah, this guy, the guy wanted surprisingly, he had a Castle Grayskull, just a shell. He wanted 15 for that. I should have gotten it, but whatever. You know, hopefully I'll find. Normally that I see that, hopefully I'll actually wind up finding one with stuff to it. Because I paid $15 for a Castle Grayskull shell to me is crazy. This is a really cool Bumblebee, and he only wanted $10 for it. So I picked him up for 10. This is more like a goldish color Camaro of Bumblebee, and it is really, really nice. And I do like to get a lot of the movie Bumblebee different figures and stuff. So $10 for this big thing all day. I don't know what it's worth, but I'm pretty sure it's worth a lot more than $10. So that's that, and then I got another guy here, but I gotta take this stuff downstairs to the basement. So I'll put it to the side so I know where that stuff's going. So $10 for that. $5 for that girl statue I just showed you of Nami. So you figure 10 and 5 is 15, and then 205. So I basically spent $220 today, and I only made a little over 100. So I came a little out of 100 out of my pocket. From what I had left from yesterday. So let me move this stuff to the side, and I'm gonna end the video with you guys. I mean, it's gonna be hindered. Oh yeah, and yesterday with that the Nintendo DS Lite box thing that I got, it has Sonic Classic Collection in there. That's like a $10 game sold on eBay for the DS, as well as Mario versus Donkey Kong. They're both $10 and up, depending on what you got with them. And I already seen this earlier, so that's $20 right there. So 20, basically out of what I spent 100. So basically, it's like you could say $80 what I paid, because these two, I can make my money. I can make $20 just on those right there. I can sell them for $10 each, which I won't sell them for less than that unless somebody tries to sell them for 15 or 20 if they want. I don't give a crap. As long as I get $20 out of it. I might just need one or both of them. I might just keep them both, so it doesn't really hurt. All right, I showed you guys this. All right, now this thing I paid $205 for. The guy hooked me up. For the Wii U, I got Nintendo Land. I got Tetris 2, just a box, and I think the manual's in here too. Also got Trojan box with the manual. Then I got this is no good. I got the Top Gun manual, Rad Racer manual, Bionic Commando manual, but it's as stiff as cardboard because you can tell it got caught in the rain or wet, caught in the rain. Just some other miscellaneous crap. We got Bubble Ghost for Game Boy manual. Some other pamphlets, more pamphlets. Funhouse manual. Excite Bike manual. Ghost and Goblins manual. Wrecking Crew manual. We got here a Nintendo poster. I'll probably want to taking this to Michael's one of these days and get a poster made. It'll probably be red. Here's a Capcom poster for some Nintendo games too. I'll probably do the same thing with that. Then I got a boxed Spider-Man for the Game Boy Advance. It's complete. Box is kind of beat up, but we all know Game Boy Advance, they're not use the smartest ideas when they came out with games because of that. And again, these are the same pamphlets. So everything what I just showed you, I'm gonna show you this stack again. So this stack I just showed you, plus what I'm gonna show you right now, 49 Nintendo games. The regular Nintendo, the 1985 Nintendo Entertainment System, And this I paid $205 for. For this stuff I just showed you. And 49 Nintendo NES games. 49 Nintendo NES games. Somebody else wanted this stuff. Now this is I don't know if he's Irish or Jewish. Little kind of short, chubby jackass. He has red hair, and he be ripping these guys off too when he buys from them. But I don't say nothing because it's not my business. Now if he walks away and somebody asks me, "Yo, do you think that was a good deal?" I'll give him my insight on it. But I didn't like the fact that he actually stood there while I was already working a deal out with somebody. So when I see him this week coming up, if I do, I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. I'm gonna say, listen, check this out. You don't know me, I don't know you, but respect goes a long way. And I'm gonna dig in his backside. I'm gonna say, yo, when you do deals with people and I see you got stuff, I don't intervene. I don't stand there and hawk over like a greedy, selfish, self-centered child. Next time you do that, we're gonna have a physical problem. And I'm gonna tell him just like that. We're gonna have a physical problem because if you wanna play that game, I could be an a-hole and make you pay top dollar for stuff anywhere you go. You don't want to play that game with me. I'm gonna tell him just like that and put him in his place. Because sometimes you gotta remind assholes and pieces of shit on how much of an asshole and piece of shit they are. And he pissed me off. And thank God that the guy that I brought this stuff from was cool. And he wasn't one of those greedy a-holes like that. Because he was like, oh, come, just go get your son's fries and stuff and come back. So the guy was being like an a-hole about it. Like, I didn't like that. But I still wound up getting everything anyway. I didn't want the Wii games because he wanted too much for the Wii games that he had. But the Nintendo stuff is what I wanted early in the morning. There's one other guy was looking at it. This guy's like a dope fiend. He looks like a recovering dope fiend. He's very cheap. A lot of people at all the markets don't like him. He runs the same story every time. Oh, well, I got to pay this and that for it. So he'll take a game that he'll try to Jew you down to like $2. Then he'll turn around and sell it for top eBay price for $60. He's a piece of shit too. But he already knows the guy. So he was like, nah. And he's a cool white dude, man. This is a cool white guy. So I wound up getting all the stuff anyway because, I've dealt with him a couple of times. I brought stuff from him. So anyway, this is 23 of them if I don't knock them down. I just want to be as quick as possible. So there's 23 of them here. Every game here is sold on eBay for $5 and up. There may be a couple of exceptions that some games did sell between $1 to $5 and up. But everything did sell for $5 and up. You got Wizard and Warriors, which I'll probably keep. Tag Team Wrestling, which I'll probably keep. Mappy Land, I gotta look that up. Bases Loaded 2. Jeremite, I got Blades of Steel. Mickey Mouse Capades, I'll keep that. Fighting Golf is not me. I got 2 copies. I think there's 2 copies of 3D World Runner. For Gelco, we have here City Connection, which I have a copy of that. We got Alpha Mission, which I gotta look that up. Paperboy, I'm keeping. That's nostalgic to me. I think I have Chess Master. I keep Chess Master for every platform because I love chess. I play chess myself. I'm not good. I know how to move the pieces. Ice hockey, believe it or not, is actually a game that sells for $10. We got here another game called Stealth. Rad Racer, I gotta keep. Anticipation, Marble Madness, not my type of thing. Tennis is not me. Mark Rider, I might keep. You got Excite Bike, which I think I have a copy of that. And then the other copy of 3D World Runner at the bottom. So this stack I gotta go through, and I'm just gonna look at gameplay for some of them. That's what I do with all games now before I decide to keep them. I don't care if it's worth $20. If the gameplay sucks, I may not keep it because I got too much stuff. So that's basically where I'm at with that. All right, here we go with that. And like I said, it was 49 altogether. So you got those 23, and then you got these 26. Well, there we go. Oh, man. I don't want to drop them. Please don't drop them, Mike. So we got 26 games here. Starting from the top, we have a game called Zanuck. Gradius, if I don't have that, I'm keeping that. I love spaceship shooters. Popeye. Oh, gosh. We got The Legend of Cage. I think that's another copy of City Connection, as a matter of fact. Donkey Kong 3, I have that one already. Star Force, I have. There's 2 copies of Stinger here. There's a copy of Double Dragon, which I have. There's a copy of Star Soldier. We got Spy Hunter, which I have. We got 2 copies of Soccer, which is a 10 and up dollar game. Every game here are $10 and up sold. Then you got 2 copies of Legendary Wings. We got a copy of Bionic Commando, Kung Fu, Ice Climber. 2 copies of Adventure Island, Ring King, Bubble Bobble, Life Force, and 2 copies of the original Metroid, because they made 2 versions of, 2 different stickers. So yeah, that was $205 for everything. He wanted more, which he would have definitely got. Somebody definitely would probably gave him 200. A reseller would have definitely brought all these. 49 NES games. $250 is a cheap price for this, to be honest. 49 NES games with the stuff I just showed y'all for $205. That's a no-brainer. All day. Last but not least, as I was saying earlier, last year I came across Super Nintendo, a box Super Nintendo Killer Instinct set. The guy brought it in. They were only offering $15 for it. I gave him. He said he wanted $25. I actually let him keep the other $5. It was missing the game, but still in the box. Box is beat up, but still had the insert and the Super Nintendo in there. Great condition, other than the fact that the game was missing. Got the game, put it in there. And then a couple months ago, same thing. I think it was coming from either Englishtown. I was coming from Englishtown, I believe. And then from there, I walked in to my local GameStop, and this girl was trading a PS4, 1 terabyte. I don't think it was a Pro. They was offering her, I think 100 something. So I wound up giving her, I think, $10 more than what they would have gave her in cash anyway, 10 or 20, whatever. It was worth it to me. So I got that, which is actually right over that, right here, right where my finger is. That's the system right there. I had to do a lot just to get the smoke smell out of it. I don't smoke, so anyway, so I got that, and then today, evidently, like I said, I was gonna buy a used one yesterday, and the one that they had in the box, they said they had to send it away because of the corona, blah 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 blah. And I happened to walk in, and these 2 Haitian kids, I could tell they were Haitian because I think it was either their father or their grandfather. These were real fragile, small, very respectful, very well dressed. They came from church, little guy, but they were definitely Haitian because my wife is Haitian, so I know the dialogue. And it was trading this in. I think they was only offering them 110 in cash, and like 125 in store credit towards something else. And it's in good condition. And I have this brand new, the Pokemon edition. I call it the Z&Z because that's the name of the Pokemon that it's supposed to be. And I got this brand new. I told Isaiah he could use it whenever he wanted because mine mysteriously disappeared. So, yeah. So I gave the kids an extra $5 because they were putting it toward a used Xbox X1. No, a Xbox One S as X1. So yeah, the Xbox One S, and then he had an extra port, like the thing that you put the regular Switch in, and he said it was only. I gave him $4 for it, and they had 2 adapters. They had 2 adapters for the Switch, and I asked the kid that they both worked. They said yeah. I didn't think they would lie. Being how that old man was dressed and looked, and being that he's a good family man, and they just came from church. For some reason, I just don't see kids that age like I just don't see it. So I was like, all right, cool. So they basically got $129, no, $134 for me, and I picked this up, being in the right place at the right time. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And they said the system works, so hopefully it does. That's it, y'all. I just basically showed you guys what I got over the weekend, and that's about it. I gotta try to find somebody to swap out the bodies for my 2 PS3s, and then I gotta get somebody to swap out the bodies for these the DS Lites. Anyway, thanks for watching. It is a long video. Please like, sub, share, and comment. And sooner or later, I'm gonna start doing giveaways. But I'm only gonna do giveaways if people show interest. I can't give interest if people are not showing it. We all do this for the love of doing it. And I think when we ask a very is nothing to what people are asking or requesting, because video content is video content. I sit here and love watching and being entertained by stuff. Anyway, peace, love, and hate grease to everybody. Stay up, stay cool.